Hey, this is Steve. I'm going to show you how I make my light poles here. I had a guy ask me about it on a couple other videos back. But I've got my tape here marked at 6 inches. And 6 inches is roughly going to be 80 feet tall in end scale. Okay? So I want to keep these things 80 feet tall. And right here's what I'm shooting for, which is a tapered look. This will be the top part, this will be the base. I want the base a little bit bigger for, I'm going to paint this bottom part yellow, and then I'm going to leave the rest of it the aluminum color for the safety. And this will be the lighting for the back and the front of the intermodal yard. So okay, here's what I do. I'll take my main shaft here, which is the smallest diameter with a hole in it. I can't remember exactly what diameter it is, but I just insert it in here and make sure it does good, and then I'll lay it down here and I'll get my distance, and I'll take my crazy glue. Gotta have my crazy glue. I live with crazy glue, and we're gonna slide this puppy right up to our 80-foot tall light. Okay, so we're good there. So we've got one section in. Let's go ahead and take the other section. The reason I'm doing so many of these daggone layers is because I'm trying to represent a tapered look for my light pole, because nobody makes a tapered pole out there for anything. Okay, so here's what we got now. So we got 3 sections on here, and we'll go ahead and grab our base section, which, like I said, will be painted yellow to where the little end scale truck drivers won't run over it. Okay, and we're going to get that and take it all the way to the ground, and we'll just super glue it a little bit. Almost stuck to it there, didn't I? Okay, so there's what we've got. Let's go ahead and show you here. How's that? Is that better? See everything. Okay, so now we're going to do the top section. The top section's a little tricky. We're going to take the next size up, and we're going to place it on here. Now we're going to leave a little space in the top of it. Just a little bit there. I mean, about, just, oh, I don't know, just a fraction. Okay, y'all figure out what a fraction is. When you get your lights and you start putting them on here, you'll figure out exactly how much, because you want to leave that bulb to where it's just a little flexible in there. Then we're going to take the next size up, and we're going to color this one, and we're going to leave a little more space open. Okay. So basically, we're getting tapered look up look up on that end also. Okay, let's see here. That ought to be good right there. And I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to shape this up just a fraction here. Okay. So here's what we've got after skin comes off of it. Okay, so here we've got our tapered effect on the top and tapered effect on the bottom. Now we take our Evans Designs LEDs and we just insert them right down through the hole there. And these wires are small enough to go through that with no problem. This is the Pico light, and the other one that I have is called a Nano. Now I'm going to use the Nanos. This Pico here, it would give off plenty of light. As you can see, it is right there at it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and lay this one down, and we'll take up this other one that I had a minute ago, and here's what we got. So let's go ahead and turn this one on. Okay, so we got plenty of light in here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this plastic diamond, crystal, whatever you want to call it, and this is what I'm going to use on the intermodal yard. Okay, I'm going to have, what, 12 along the back row, 12 along the semi-trailer row, and then I'll have to wait till I get everything done to see how I'm going to do down the middle. Okay, so now we're just going to center this. We put a little bit of crazy glue on there, so now we just need to center it on our light here. Let her dry for a second. Okay, so far so good. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and turn the big light off here for a minute. I can see, well, you can see my hand, but I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit to show you the light part. I'll just raise it up. How's that? I mean, that's plenty of daggone light there. Look at that. I can't believe that. Now let's see. But you can just see how much that light gives off. Okay, let's turn our light back on. Okay, now that is with the nano bulb, warm white. And that's what I'm going to put on the intermodal yard. I think it'll be great. But that's how I make that. And if you do want to use the curved ones like that, you know, like I showed you on another video, you can fix it the same way. Just taper it up, bend this one here, and run your light out. Put one of them other ones on there. Alright, but that's how I do my light poles. Let me know what you think. Good luck.